Hey crafty friends, it's Joy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is an add-on to last night's live, so Thursday, March 10th, 2022's live, which I will link that live in the description below. Also, all the products I used are listed and linked below. But this is kind of an add-on to that. I was only able to make 2 backgrounds last night, and I just really wanted to make some more today, so I'm going to be doing that. Those first 2 colors I'm going to be using for this first background are Laguna and Pink Sherbet. Here is the alcohol, Tim Holtz alcohol ink applicator. Then I have my air pusher, I have my brass pinata, and then this little bottle here is my actual alcohol that I'm using. I'm using a 99% alcohol. So I'm just going to do a couple different techniques that I've not ever done. I'm going to bring in a paintbrush. I'm using that tool. I'm just going to use this air puffer on some of it, but I will pop in and kind of let you guys know what I'm doing. But I'm going to play just some music. It'll be kind of chill and relaxing, so you guys can just sit back and enjoy these backgrounds. Obviously, if you have any questions or comments, definitely leave that below for me. And if you like what you've seen, please subscribe to my channel, comment, like, share, hit the notification button, and hit all so you don't miss any of my videos. And I will pop back in here in just a little bit, so sit back and enjoy. I really love the streaks in this, so I'm going to leave this one just like this. I think it's perfect. For a split second, I thought I was going to do something different, but I actually really like how that turns out, and I'm actually going to come back to this one in just a little bit. Okay, for this one, I am just using pitch black. That's the only one I'm going to use, and again, the alcohol ink applicator tool from Tim Holtz. So I hope you enjoy. So now that I'm done dragging that up, I don't like the top of that, so I'm going to add some of that alcohol and just let it wash down. And as you see, it kind of smooths out the harsh lines that I got from that alcohol ink applicator, which I really, really love. So I'm just going to do this a couple times, but you can see how that softens that look. And I really like that buildup of the pitch black and the brass pinata at the bottom. So I'm drying this. I have my air mover, my air puffer up a little bit higher so it doesn't really move the alcohol ink itself, but I'm just puffing all over it because I want to dry it quicker. But I love how this background turned out. I do love the streaks, and that dark pitch black at the bottom to me is just so, so stunning. Okay, so this is another piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of Yupo paper. That's what the other two were. The next two will be 5 by 7. This is Peach Bellini and Shell Pink, and I will be using a paintbrush for this technique. And again, these are all new to me, so I just was playing around and it actually turned out nice. So anyways, I hope you enjoy. Okay, this is that first one I did, and I'm just gonna come in and drop droplets of alcohol on this, and it's gonna push that, it's gonna kind of wick away and push away the alcohol ink, and you're gonna start seeing some circles. Then I'm gonna bring in a really tiny paintbrush. I'm going to put a little bit of the alcohol on my work surface, dip that little tiny paintbrush in it, and add a little bit smaller dots because these are so big. I want some smaller ones. And so this made a really, really interesting background. I like how this turned out. It feels very underwater to me. So yeah, anyways, super simple, super easy, and you just get a ton of these little water droplets all over the background. This is a piece of 5x7 Yupo paper, and I am going to be using, this is, oh, what am I using here? Oh, this is Sandal and Pebble. And then, of course, the brass piñata. So that's what I'm going to do here. And on this one, I am really trying to do a really soft look. So when I'm pushing around with the air pusher, I'm trying not to push really hard with the air, so I'm squeezing it a little bit less, and I'm adding a lot more alcohol to it so I get more movement, and it's just softer overall. And you'll see what I mean by that. It's just got more of a flow to it. I'm going to do this technique on this one and the next one. I really love what's happening here on the bottom part. I think it's so soft and pretty. That top part up there I will fix in just a minute. It's a little too, the little edge is a little too bumpy. I don't mind that it's harsh, it's just a little too bumpy. So I'm going to be adding little bits of alcohol at the top because I don't want to put too much at the top because I don't want the whole part ruined, but I do need to add a little bit to kind of move that top area around. So that's what I'm going to be doing here in just a second. Okay, this final one again is on a piece of 5x7 Yupo paper, and I'm going to be doing shell pink and pitch black, and the previous one again was Sandal and Pebble. This one I think is my most absolute favorite one. I'm going to do that same technique where I'm really going to use a lot of alcohol, and I did kind of use too much at one point on here. It still worked out fine, but it was going to take forever to dry, and I had a favorite moment of it, but it was still too wet, so it didn't dry how I wanted it. But I love how this turned out, so I hope you enjoy this one too. really love what it was doing there on the right, but because I had so much alcohol, it just was moving too much and there was no way I was going to keep it there. So I was a little bummed about it, but it still turned out pretty fantastic. So I love the bottom of this. It got very wispy and pretty. It's stunning. The top part of that pink bothered me a little bit, but I did not want to mess with it because I loved how smooth that pink was. And then you notice I got a few drops of the alcohol on the background and it kind of panicked me for a second, but now I did some on purpose just to kind of make it match. And this is, I think, my favorite background. I love the stark, dark black. And then you've got that really wispy stuff at the bottom. And then you have that pretty shell pink at the top. So I hope that you guys enjoyed all of these backgrounds, and next week's Thursday live, we will be making some cards with all of these backgrounds. So please join me. That's 5 p.m. Pacific on Thursday, actually every Thursday. And I appreciate your guys' support. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.